All right. You're asking me what I'm wearing. This is another designer interview with the man himself, the CEO of Youthood, right?
Yeah, Youthood, yeah.
Yeah, introduce yourself, bro.
I'm Fink, or Youthoodfink, creator, founder, designer of all Youthood. And yeah.
I love it. I love it. I don't know. Like I feel when I'm wearing this, I feel comfortable.
Thank you, bro.
And I'm wearing your black utility jacket.
Yes, sir.
I know it's
a new drop.
I know it's missing the pouch, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
People will know. People will know.
I like it better without the pouch anyway.
Looks dope. It's like a rock star thing. And
you're looking good in it.
Oh fuck. I feel different.
For sure, you look different.
People gonna say, why you wearing a beanie? This beanie's dope.
Facts.
You don't got more?
Thanks.
No more? You don't got
Nah,
more?
sold out. Might bring them back though. People been asking, so we'll see.
Let me know.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Let me know. Okay. All right. So, anyway, for the whole funny jokes and shit aside, so I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, where you from anyway?
I'm from Charlotte, born and raised in Charlotte. Yeah.
Cool.
Just been here my whole life. I used to, like, when I was younger, like, oh, I hate Charlotte. It's so boring here. Like, but then as I'm growing older, like, I'm growing to love Charlotte. We have, like, so many creatives here, and I really think, like, Charlotte is definitely, like, next.
Yeah. No.
It's already starting to happen, but
I notice your hoodie a lot. Your not hoodies, but your clothes.
Mhm.
You know, for people I know, we post your stuff. Like,
For sure.
Like little DJ, shout out to DJ.
Yeah, shout out Andy, my boy.
Yeah, Andy, bro, cool guy, down to earth. Most people like love your stuff, and when I saw it, and then it just shows the different side of who you are, basically.
Yeah,
it's
of
like
course.
The punk type.
Yeah.
Thing. I got nothing wrong with people who are punks. Like, it's nothing bad. Like, something like you're a punk person who show your different. When you go like to rock concerts or punk concerts, metal punk concerts, it just shows who you are. That's how it is.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, what made you want to make these clothes? Like, when did you start doing this? Like, when did you first start? Like, did you start, like young. You're like, oh, I want to do this. Like,
yeah, for sure. So, I kind of started like, I think I was a sophomore. Me and one of my friends, Shango.
Shango.
Yeah.
Funny name.
Me and him, we like wanted to start a brand. I was like 14 and I think he was 15 or 15, 16, something like that. And I remember he was just throwing out like different names. And I remember he said Youthood. And like as soon as he said it, I was like, oh, that's it. Like that's the one. Like I want that name. And he wasn't like I don't know if he really liked it or any of that. So. But I was like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, I gotta have that name. I don't know what it was, but just...
It's like the way you just pointed at that. It's like the Leonardo DiCaprio's meme. He said it.
Yeah.
He said it.
For real. It just clicked. It just clicked. And I was like, Youthood, like, it sounds cool. It, like... It doesn't have, like, some crazy meaning. It was just, I was young. I liked youth being in there. Like, the youth is literally the future. I know everybody says stuff like that, but, like, it's really... It's the truth. Like... Our kids, like this next generation, they are going to be the ones like in charge. They're going to be the ones like that just take everything to the next level. Like it always is. Like the youth is always the next thing. Like
that's the true meaning about it, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I love that. I love that whole definition of your youth brand, like, oh yeah, the new generation.
Of course, yeah, literally, it's like it is the next generation.
I
like,
love that. That just blew my mind a little bit. That blew my fucking mind. It blew my mind.
Sure.
Damn. So like, in the beginning, like, what did you start to make first when you started this?
Yeah, so like in the beginning, I made 2 tees. One was just like something like. It was just a stupid like clown on a shirt and it said Youthood under it. It was really bad. Like not a lot of people know about the first drop ever. And then another tee, it was a noose and it said "You shall live." And a lot of people took it like
so bad.
Yeah, so bad. But like the true meaning behind it was like I was seeing all of these young kids like depressed and like high suicide rates, and like the true meaning behind that first shirt was like "Youth shall live." Like I want like kids to live. Like I want kids to know that like they matter and like their lives matter and what they're doing in life matters.
From that behind is like, because when you get to a teenage age, man, you turn to a teenager, them things be hitting people. I know how it feels. I know how it feels because I've been through that situation.
Yeah. A lot of us have. Like we all have our own story. Like we all go through like
depression. Different
things. Yeah, we've all been sad at one point. Like. And when you're a teenager, all your emotions are just magnified, and like everyone thinks like, oh, we have it the worst, but like we're not. everyone has struggles, you know what I mean? And
certain people go through it if they're lucky. Yeah, good for you. You know, certain people have that mentality of one person to have depression, anxiety.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I have anxiety and depression. That shit,
of course.
That shit hits every single time. You see how it is.
But not to let that like overcome you. Like you are greater. Like you are greater than that. You know. Like you can overcome that.
Words of inspiration. Words of inspiration, right there, people. I love that. God, this guy Fink is a down to earth. And
thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Through your journey, man. Has anybody worn your merch? Because I feel like, for you, congratulations first for hitting 10K. And now, 10K. This man hit 10K on Instagram. And secondly, you just recently now you hit 11. I'm like, damn, this guy's going up already.
Yeah, I think last time I checked, like 11.5.
I'm just.
It's all from reels though. Yo, kids, post reels. Post reels, really, bro. Like, that, like, you have so much opportunity right now, like with reels, because like not a lot of people post them, and you just post them with a trending sound, bro. Like it can go up. Like I just had a reel, like now it's at like 600K, and like all it was like, would you model for my brand? It took me like 10 minutes to make. People
are doing that now for a lot of merch. It's a trending thing now. But people, the reason why because I know for a fact that you have, congrats on this one too, Little Jupiter took one of your, you kind of did some business with him.
Yeah, of course.
And then to get that photo on there, and that's an investment. Like
if you really want this clothing thing, like you really want to go to that next level, and like this is what you're about, like spend money on it. Like you take risks. Like young people like need to just take risks, because you never know what is gonna work out and what isn't. Like you have so much time in front of you. Like take risk while you're young. Like you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. One thing can literally change your entire life.
I swear to God, that's how it is, man.
Yeah, like that Little Jupiter thing. Like I paid him to post it, but it's an investment, like you said. Like so much. It's brand awareness. You know what I mean? Like I got sales from it. And like, but at the end of the day, it's like brand awareness. It's building that up. Like
I feel like after that whole repost, it got you more followers. It's an investment though. People gotta understand that. It's just that you have a business you gotta make a profit. You're independent.
To work hard and stuff on your whole merge. I mean, most people don't see it. Investment is not bad. It's just a purpose to it, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Because your merch, Youthood is like the whole true definition of a guy who like just made his own thing.
Yeah.
And building it up bit by bit. And getting people to like, you know, hey, this brand is pretty good if you want to be different from everybody else. One question, have you got any people like kind of like status quo people wearing it, like rappers, anybody?
Yeah, so like the biggest one lately was Adam22. And he randomly, I was walking out of church one Sunday, and I just saw a DM, and it said like Adam22. And you know, you always have those like
fake.
Yeah, those accounts that are just like, maybe it was an extra underscore or something. So I really wasn't like looking at it really at first. But then when I got in the car, I like opened it, and it was like actually him. And he was talking about this hoodie right here.
Yeah, that's the hoodie.
Yeah, and he was like, yo, this hoodie is hard. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. Like, that's cool that he just saw it. So I was like, yo, if you want, like, I'll send you one. He was like, for sure. And he just like sent me his address and everything.
He literally just hit you up and said, yo, I love this. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. So I sent him this hoodie and these jeans. And he was rocking them. He posted them a bunch of different times. He was rocking it for like a while. And
dude, Adam22 was big in the underground stuff.
Yeah, for sure. You know, shout out to him, bro.
Yeah, Adam22, good.
He was mad genuine too. Like he was cool, like over DM and stuff.
I would want to hit him up too, but see how it is. I gotta build my stuff first if I want to do a collab.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I just don't want somebody to pull up in there in the studio trying to throw hands or something, because that's what you do. That's what you see every day for No Jumper. But but not like I said, bro. I respect that, man. I respect your merch. Adam22, I just can't believe Adam22 wearing your merch. That's fucking cool. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I've had a few other people. The first one, Maddox.
Oh, Maddox,
he rocked the white version of this sweater.
I feel like I've seen that.
Yeah, he rocked that version in 2 videos, I think.
Bro, it's fucking crazy. Maddox literally
shout out to him. He's mad genuine too.
Real, even though I remember hearing his songs back in high school. That one hit song, "Overwhelming."
Yeah,
that song's still good though. I like it. I still listen to it.
For sure.
It's just people when they see him, they're like, "Where's his mother at?" That was funny.
His mom is like his manager, I think.
That was funny at first. People were like, "Where are your parents?
Yeah.
Why are you?"
He's mad cool though.
You met him in person?
Nah, we were gonna link up when I was out in LA, but you know how it is, like just different.
People have different schedules.
We were in different areas, and you know, like
understandable.
We didn't have cars, so.
Okay, yeah, understandable.
Yeah, for sure.
Because right now, as you can see, people like when they see you with like different type of rappers or celebrity-wise stats, they see it and you feel proud, bro. You feel that you grab it and you work more like harder to see anybody else who will like comment on your brand and stuff. This is what I love to see. That's why I hit you up like when I first met you in person. You're a cool guy, actually. I ain't gonna lie. You're down to earth. I fuck with you.
Thank you. Yeah, you too, bro.
Yeah,
you guys are mad genuine.
Yeah, hell yeah. You see what I mean?
Of course. I love genuine people.
This is what we need. All right, this is what we need. But the thing is, I'll say is that for you as a person, you have inspired when you see these people wearing your stuff. You're like, damn. I'm gonna make more, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make more. I want people to know who I am. I want people to know that I'm working hard and independent and doing your own thing. Like, you know, I tell people every day, like, do your own thing. If you don't like where you're at, like, you know how people, I say this every single time. If you see people that work at a job, a 9-to-5 job for like 10 years in the dead end job, and they're just, you know, there since like, I don't know when, like, and you're just like, damn, bro, you haven't figure yourself out yet.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing 9 to 5.
Yeah, like if that makes you happy, like do that. Like, but if you feel within like that you want to do more and you're meant for more, then like chase that. Like, like so many people I feel like get caught up in this like whole security thing, and it's just like, yeah, you can be secure your whole life, but like, are you happy?
Yeah,
like, that's what really matters. Like, are you happy inside? Like each day you go home, like after you do whatever you're doing, like. Like, do you feel fulfilled? Like, that's what really matters.
Yeah, you know, that's what I had a feeling too, because people, like, for me, bro, like, I had a hard time too choosing what I want to be after high school, but now I found it now. It took a good minute, and then for you, I'm like glad you got it early. I wish I would have figured this out early too, but it's whatever. I'm still young. We're still all young.
Yeah, we could all have done it earlier. I could have like been more serious earlier.
Yeah.
Like the earlier the better, of course, but at the same time, never too late.
Hey,
like,
who's your inspiration to these type of brands? Like any like anything? Because I tell people like if you like, you know, I tell rappers who's your inspiration.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely like growing up had a lot of inspirations. Like I was obviously looking at that group of the New York kids like Ass Pizza, like Mike the Ruler.
Yeah,
like all of them. Like that's when I was growing up. Yeah, it's weird. But when I was growing up, like that's who was popping like in the underground. Like they were super young, like just doing like the things that I was like, oh, I could do that. Like I want to do that. Also like my brother Tyler Grasso, he had like a brand. Super Radical, and it was popping like back when I was younger.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it like got me just thinking like, you know, I could do this too. You know, anybody can. Like, I'm not nothing crazy special. Like, I'm just a kid that makes clothes. Like, anybody, literally anyone can do it. Like, especially now, like it's so widespread of like knowledge. Like you can literally go on YouTube and find anything. Like. Anything, bro. You can learn everything. I've learned more on YouTube than I've ever learned in any school. Nothing against like college or school or anything, but like I've learned so much more on my computer than I've ever learned sitting in a classroom.
You know, I asked the question to, you know, some producers, like, is it, because this is a 50-50 side, like, oh, would you, like, do you think they should go to college for what you're doing? Like, they're like, it's like in the middle. Like, they're like, bro, you could go there if you want to learn the scientific thing, but if you know the basic of it and you know how to make money off of it, then don't worry about it.
Of course.
It's like people go to school for fashion stuff, like making clothes. But if you know how to do it, catch it on, the basic stuff, and know how to sell it and do your marketing, networking, that's like school, you're like, that was your reaction to me. You're like,
you're never going to learn, like, until you do something, you can't learn it. Like, you have to actually like physically do something to learn. Well, at least me, like I have to like actually do it to learn it. Yeah. Like I can't just like go. Like I was in marketing classes. Like I just dropped out, but I was just going to a local college, and they were like teaching marketing about like radio, like marketing and stuff, and it's just like
that's the wrong area.
It's just like like for some people maybe, but for me it's just like I don't know. And I remember I was teaching like one of the classes, or like one of the sessions of class about like stocks and stuff. And it's just like, you know, what am I doing here that I'm learning? You know, like what am I paying money to learn?
Yeah, and then you know you gotta put. That's why you put your investment and time on certain things that's worth it. That's why I tell people, like, if you're going to school and you're studying, go right ahead. I'm not stopping you, bro. That's your choice. I'm not. You know, it's your choice in life, and I'm not stopping you. And you have your own thing, you know. Mm-hmm. And for you, Fink, I have people. I know throughout your journey to this, you know, I respect what you just. You know, I respect you. You know what I'm saying? You work hard, and hard work pays off. Really fucking. Of
course, it really does.
Up there, man. Like it's just. I could know you had made a good profit from selling these clothes after getting a little Jupiter to like, you know, little business talk and this and there transaction, and then bam, he just did that shit for you. Yeah. And I know. It was a proud moment. Has anybody tried to criticize some of your designs on your work? Because I know this is like, you know, this is Jesus on the cross and everything like that. And then there's like more to it for this one, like with the angels and then, you know, Jesus and stuff like that. And, you know, it's just most people would try to like, you know, say stuff to you like, why are you using a fake original?
So like lately, I've definitely gotten that way more. Like I got a lot of comments like, why are you using Jesus? Like, why are you using him, like to profit off of or whatever? And for me, like, I am a Christian. And that's just who I am. And I put Jesus like on my clothes to honor him, not to profit off of him.
And
you know, and like
having faith.
Yeah. And like faith. It's all about intent for me. And I'm not like one of those people that's like, oh, like you have to be a Christian, you know what I'm saying? Like it's about my connection.
The usual over the head sensitive Christians. There's some I met. There's some good ones out there, and it's all about having faith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's way like it literally even in the Bible says like it's more about connection than it is religion. And like for me, it's like my connection with God, and like it's helped me grow as a person, like in my walk, in my business, in my life. Like it's gotten me through so many like hardships in my life. It really has. And like with my clothes, like I'm not telling you have to be a Christian. You know what I'm saying? Like
you're just showing your feeling.
Yeah, I'm expressing myself through my clothes. And also like there's so many like Christian brands, but I don't think they're not doing it in the right way. Like, well, they are doing it in the right way. I'm not saying they're not. They're like, to me, I wanted to make something that's also cool. Yeah. Because like I've been like I was in the punk scene. Like I've been in so many different scenes and so many different like in middle school like Odd Future was like a huge part of I used to watch all their stuff.
Larry Squad.
Like, yeah, bro, that's all I used to watch. Like when I got into high school, I was such into Young Lean, all of Sad Boys. Like I was just so into that. So it's like I was so into streetwear, and I'm trying to think like as I'm growing older, like how can I blend these things? Like how can I make like different things like quote unquote cool? And like
when you mention Young Lean, the one song I always have in my head is "Bitches Come and Go," and I say that's the most iconic quote he ever made. You know, bitches.
Yeah, somehow that just like blew up and became #1 again. Yeah. Go for him, bro.
Yeah, yeah, man. That would be that's another rapper you want to wear.
Bro, that is definitely on the list
because it fits him and it just fits. This
him and Blade like. I gotta get them inside.
One day gonna happen. One day, yeah. But nah. Like I said,
gotta trust.
Yeah, Fink, I really do respect all that. Have anybody tried to, I don't know, trying to make business with you, but didn't work out? Like anybody have you encountered after this whole little Jupiter like repost? Have anybody tried to like, you know, use you or trying to like, oh, you know, congratulations, but this one person you haven't talked with in years, and you're like, what the hell? Like, has anybody tried to do that? Because I talked to people
honestly
about that.
I don't really get like the fake love, you know what I'm saying? Like I mean maybe I do, and I just assume that it's like real, but I don't know. Like if somebody is like coming up and that I haven't talked to him forever saying congratulations, like I don't take it as like, oh, you used to not like me back in the day, but now you do. I just like, to me, like it just doesn't matter. Like that just doesn't matter to me. I got more things to worry about than like some person just being fake or whatever. Like that's them, and like how like they affects them. I'm not gonna let it affect me. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that. No, it's just.
But I definitely get like, yo, you want to collab? Yo, can I like the model thing is daily. Like,
oh my God.
they're like, let me model for you. Let me be brand ambassador. I don't even understand brand ambassador. I never have. I don't even understand what that even means.
It's a lot of things.
I think it just means like, can I get free clothes so I can like help you?
Nah. It's like, for me, if I'm want to buy your stuff, I'm literally gonna cash.
For sure, exactly. Like, if you really support something, then buy it.
I'm for real about that. Like, I literally go buy your merch and like support. I'm not doing all that stuff. Like, I did mention to you, like, shoot, if you got another drop, if you're trying to do a model, like, let me know.
Yeah, and like, that I don't mind that at all. It's just like the like constant like.
You got a lot of things out of your head.
For sure, and like I do, other than the manufacturing, like I literally do every single part of my brand. Like I'm the one shipping each and every single order. Like,
yeah, and I see that on your reels, on your video reels. It's respectful on that. You know.
People want to see that.
And you know, one thing I like is one that shorts with multiple pockets. I could tell how long that took you to make. Like.
The shorts of it. Yeah.
The shorts with the
I just design
pockets,
designing really. It depends. Like, it can take so long, or it can take like not too long. You know what I mean? And since I'm not doing the manufacturing side, like the pieces aren't too long. Like right now, my biggest thing like takes all the time is marketing and shipping. Cause like I'm doing all that. I don't have like a team. I don't have a marketing agency. I don't even have like a business partner or whatever, like a homie. I don't even have a homie that like helps me.
It's independent at this point because you're doing your own thing. You're getting all the profits out of this, and you're trying to make sure you're good. And I'm like, yo, you're about to get your own, like, you're showing a true definition of someone, like, I could do this on my own, bro. Like, if somebody's trying to, like,
anybody can.
I could do business with some people, but not, like, I could do collabs, but it just depends how I feel.
Yeah, and the collab thing, like, I know we were talking about it earlier, but I feel like you should build up yourself and build up your brand and the foundation of your own brand before you start to collab with a bunch of people in a brand standpoint. Just because I feel like if you start doing too many collabs before a lot of people even know you, then it just gets kind of jumbled up. Like, you know, they might think it's this or this, and like they don't know like who you really are. Like, before you know.
Out of your
establish yourself first.
Last drop, what was your favorite out of the drop? I ain't gonna lie. Because you got the good. You know,
I always love I love this sweater. Like I've always had a special place in my heart. I don't know. I don't know. I like all the pieces.
I know. Like,
I love that jacket. I love this tank top. This was in the last drop.
I told you.
This shirt was in the last drop too.
I literally texted you, hey bro, bring the black jacket. I want to wear it.
For sure.
I want to wear it. I like it. And even the hoodie. I saw the hoodie. I'm like, bro, not the hoodie, but the beanie. I love it. I mean, I approve. I approve this brand. Because this guy show a true definition of somebody who actually put his time and work in it. I mean, it takes time.
Thank you. First, a lot of time.
Like, shit, what's the next one? Like, the next drop, basically. You
so, like, I want to do a small drop. I'm doing rings.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I think most people on my story know. I asked, like, what's your guys' ring size? So, I think they know. But
I don't know mine. I'm not much of a ring guy, but
yeah, it's all good. But I'm not gonna get too much into detail of what it'll be, just because I haven't said anything yet. But and then I'm just gonna do some $10 tees just to give back to people. You know, like,
I respect that. Yeah.
People that don't like have money. Like I've been there, like a kid that just has like no money. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
That was me. I swear to God. Like when I started, because I tell people this every time, because you buy like, you know, shoes you haven't got from back in the day. I started buying my own shoes, you know.
Yeah, that's how I started too, flipping shoes.
Yeah, like, you know, Jordans. I couldn't afford them. The only shoe that was so affordable, resellers better not touch it, Vans. Vans is the number one. That was a go-to for me, bro. It was a $50 shoe. You're like, damn, I'm wearing this all year, bro.
Yeah.
And you know how it is. So yeah, now you get the feeling, because for you, as somebody who want to give back, at least it's $10 shirt. It's not bad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's and that's like more to just give back to the people. Like, you don't make money off $10 tees. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you make ways to like go around it and just make sure people get their own affordable.
Of course.
Like Shaq. You know how Shaq did it?
Yeah, exactly.
Like an example. I'm just giving an example of what people did.
And you know, I kind of respect that for you, Finn, because you know you have worked hard through years and years and years. I recall. You didn't have I'm gonna be honest. Back to you getting 11K followers. That had to be the most successful for yourself. That had to be the most pat on the fucking back moment. Because if that was me, I would be like, damn. All right, I'm gonna keep working more, bro. Because if I ever hit 10K on my own Instagram, I'm gonna keep working. Until people get what I am. I'm not gonna brag about it. I will say it until I see a 0.1 or 0.5, like I'm saying 10K 0.5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like if I see that, then I will talk about it. But for you, man, I say congratulations right now.
Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that.
I fucking respect that because you are the type of person who will work hard to get what he needs. And bro, I can imagine the amount of people that you were friends and your family say congratulations to you.
Thank you, bro.
You have the most I'll say this is actually one of my other favorite brands too. I love this brand actually. I don't even know I'm got a shirt yet. I'm gonna get one soon.
You're good, bro.
I'm gonna get one. I'm not fucking you know how people be like, oh, I'm gonna buy it.
Of course.
3 months later, then all right, he flexed on me. All right.
Yeah, hey, that's up to you. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because this is like a rock star vibe. You know, the beanie, the freaking jacket, the shirts. You know, for yourself as a designer, how do you view like certain designers that would they'll try to call themselves designers, but they're not. They'll really go print the shirts at a manufacturer to put their design on it, and they act like they're designers. Like, oh yeah, I'm a designer.
Yeah.
And like, what do you feel about that? Like
I mean, it really just depends. Like, everyone starts somewhere. You know what I mean? Like I remember the first thing that I ever my first like real. When I was like, oh, I can make this work, okay, so you guys know those like airbrush things like at the beach?
Yeah.
So I've always loved airbrush like since a kid. Like I always like, yo, this is so cool. But like no one ever really does real airbrush. Like I've never seen anyone do that. So I remember I went up to him and I was just gonna do like, yo, can you make me a personal piece? And I made I did like a little like school design or whatever, and then I had him do airbrush Youthood on it. And I remember I went home and like I just posted on my Instagram, just like didn't really even say anything. And I remember that was like the first time ever that like I got so many DMs like, oh yo, I want one of these, and I was like not expecting that at all. Like I just wanted it for me. And so I remember the very next day, like bro, I think I was like 15, and the very next day I went back and bought like $500 worth of airbrush tees that were the exact same thing. It was probably like all the money even had at the time. And I just dropped them. That was like my first like real drop.
And bro, it must have been good.
Yeah, so it's like you start, like everybody starts somewhere, you know what I mean? Like if your first ever drop is like going to some print store and getting them to make 20 tees, like it is what it is. Like that, you have to start.
I'm trying to make my own merch too one day.
Yeah, and like
I'm trying to make my own one.
That's a big thing too. Like I want to talk about that real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I get DMs every single day, like of kids, like, how do I start a brand? I've been wanting to start a brand for years, months, whatever. Like, I just don't know where to start. And like, I know a lot of people have said this before, but you have to start. You know what I mean? Like, you can sit and for the next year, you can think about the name, think about the drops, think about everything. But if you don't start, nothing's ever gonna happen. Like, nothing will ever happen. You can put something out and you may think it's terrible and it might blow up.
Yeah, and then you just never know, because
you literally never know. Like, just start. Just go. Like, just get to work. Like, really.
I respect. Facts on that. I respect that you have your own thing. Like, in the words of inspiration for certain people, like, you gotta start off somewhere. It's just the ones who will keep doing like a drop, different, like every drop, but they don't do it like you do. Where you just like you make your own stuff time to time. Like, like I don't know about the jacket. I don't know if you made this from scrap.
Well, like just like the design work, and like I don't personally make any of the pieces.
See that?
But I love to get like detail. Like once you get to the point to where you can like actually make pieces, then like detail is so important, I think. I just think like even on the little zippers, they have like little Y's on the zipper.
I can kind of see on this.
It's hard to see, but like just the detailing, like you gotta have detailing.
No, this is why, because like I said, you show the whole details on every merch I see, and I kind of love that. It's just that you have your own thing going. And just keep at it, bro. I love it.
Thank you, bro.
I'm actually honored this is your first ever interview, and I love it. Because I had to catch on really quick. Because as soon as I heard about your brand, I was like, has he ever been interviewed?
Nah, never been interviewed.
This is your first one. This is an honor. Sure. This is a fucking honor, and
We're
I love
happy to
this.
have you.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
I love it, bro. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I just want to come on here and just spread like positivity, spread like just that everyone can do it. I feel like a lot of people that like do things, a lot of them don't talk about different types. They don't want to give away like free sauce and like stuff like that.
You gotta be careful who you go around with, because certain people could use you, certain people could like try to like screw you over. That's you have a good eye for that, right?
Yeah, of course.
You have a good eye. So always
let's keep your
always
circle small. Like just know who your real friends are. Like know who.
You can trust me. I'm not an asshole. Trust me.
Oh no, for sure.
I'm gonna put that out there. I'm not that type of person. If you meet me in person, you know I'm a good person. I'm not.
Imagine you would do.
I swear that like I'm a good guy. I'm not a douchebag. I won't use you. We could work with something. And I'm saying this right now to every single person. I'm in future interviews. You meet me. You can love me. You can hate me. That's all I'm gonna say. You can love me. You can hate me. You just go on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't care. Like you could look at me with a face and you hate me. That's not gonna affect me because. I'm moving on what I want to do. And you do the same thing.
Yeah, of course. You're going to get hate. Like, everybody gets hate. Like, honestly, when I started getting hate, I was like, let's go. Like, I was like, bro, once you start getting hate, it's like, bro, you're going up. You know it's going up.
Do it.
Bro.
That's if you get the hate.
Look at hate as a good thing.
You got the status quo.
Yeah.
If someone talks shit, I'm like, okay, have you, here's what I would say for somebody, if they ever say anything about your man, I would say, have you got Adam 22 to wear your shit? Have you got Maddox to wear your shit?
Yeah,
so,
but none of that matters,
Well, like, work hard.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. If I would one day have a big celebrity in here and someone talking shit, man, fuck that video you did. Oh, can you get this person in the same room as you?
Yeah.
Can you get this one person who literally DM'd you about this beautiful hoodie right here?
Yeah.
And saying, I love this hoodie, and he worn it through every video he sees. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, you take that as like, hey, to the haters. I love the haters because it makes me make more and make more people to know that I am doing what I'm doing and I love this shit, bro.
And you just let your work speak for itself. Like if you're getting haters, like just let your work like. The more you work, the more you're gonna go up, the more haters that are gonna talk about you. They're hating you because for one, they're insecure in themselves, and for two, they want to be in your position. And like if you look at haters like that, it's just like, honestly, like truthfully, every time I get a hate comment, like I feel bad for that person.
Yeah.
And I even had like a hater comment like on a reel recently, and after they left a hate comment, they actually responded to somebody and was like, "Don't you know that like." People that leave hate comments, like the person that left the hate comment said this.
Attention.
No, they said like, don't you know that everyone that leaves hate comments, it's because they have something going on within them, and like that's true. So like, if you look at every hate comment like that, like it would just make so much more sense to you.
If I see somebody making an unusual comment on me, I'm like, well, congratulations, you just wasted your life.
Yeah, they're just wasting time.
You wasting your energy. You should have used that amount of time. You just type that words to do something.
Yeah, do something else for yourself.
Yeah,
exactly.
I would tell people that. I'm like, someone hates me about what I do. Okay, just how long it took you to say that? How long did you have time to say all this bullshit? And I wouldn't take it serious. I'm like, you should have took that time to do something for yourself, right?
Of course.
You just wasted your time. You just played yourself. You just did yourself a favor not to waste. You're wasting your life on certain things.
And the more you hate on somebody or like do anything like that, it's just gonna make you feel worse.
Dude, and all you do is positivity in your vibe. I love the way you said that. When the haters came in, you were just like, wow, I made it. I made it. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't made it. I have so much farther to go.
But not made it, but like, hey, I'm out here in this I'm out here.
Exactly.
Like, these haters could like say one thing and after another. Okay, if I get haters, I'm not gonna care, man. Like, I have no filter on me. People who knows me, like, oh, this man Sal got no filter. I know my rights and wrongs. And if I say something, I'm gonna say something before. You know what I'm talking about? I say something before. Like, oh, I'm gonna say something, a joke about somebody. And then I'm like, okay, just be sure y'all, just letting y'all know, I love everybody.
Of course. Love, bro. That's what everyone needs. That's what everyone wants.
Everybody, and that's how it is. And I am honored for you to be here, man. I love this, and I am like, if you know more people who that's doing stuff like music or something like that, just holler at me because I just spread the word because I am literally building this shit up, and this is like you're the third person ever I interview right now. Like, I mean, that's serious.
Nice, bro.
I feel like an honor.
I'm honored to be here with y'all.
Third time's a charm.
I literally remember just hitting you up and just said, hey, want an interview? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Of
course, why not? I always wanna talk to people. I always wanna spread positivity. I always wanna
we gotta
do everything.
We still got
respect.
Yeah. So like I said, bro, for the trust, you don't need to worry about me. I'm good people, cool
of course.
people. You already know. To everybody, to let y'all know, I am a trustable person. I am down to earth. And for Fink right here, he's the same thing that fits the fucking category. The most chillest guy I ever met.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
Try to be.
Yeah, man. Not to install, but like, did you you mentioned to me before that somebody called you Jesus for some reason because of the hair? I don't know why people say that. Why?
I guess the tan and the hair.
We just need the robe and everything and some sandals, and you might be
of course
a Halloween costume.
I'm definitely not Jesus, but I try to live like him.
Yeah, man, shoot. I respect that, but I appreciate you real much
Of course, bro.
being in this interview, y'all. We got more interviews coming in, and this is one of my favorite designers. I would say that I would literally put you in a list like good independent designers, and you'll be one of them, bro.
Appreciate it.
I'm not saying it from like no dick right anything. It's just that I'm saying it like really for real. Like I'm like, I like this brand of yours. You have a good amount of brands that somebody that shows their own passion, their own personality wise, and I love that. This is why. And then one of the models that I saw, the guy who wore the utility belt, the utility jacket, was it the guy with the spiky hair?
Yeah, Split Floyd.
He's fucking cool. I met him in person.
He's mad genuine. Yeah.
Future interview from y'all gonna see it.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, man, he funny.
He's a nice guy. It's the first time I ever met him. So.
When I saw him, I saw his hair. I was like, I had to do this. I'm like, it's the punk, bro. Because the punk. I was like, I messed with it. And his girl too. I was like,
they're mad genuine people, mad cool people.
I was like, I love this. He was laughing. He's like, I appreciate you, bro. I was like, you are. I know who you are. You're the guy who did the youth brand. He's like, man. I was one of the models. I was like, yeah. So I talked to him a couple weeks ago. I was like, you want an interview? He's like, yo, bro, I'm down. Let me know. Because he does music too, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, fuck it. But future interviews for everybody else who's gonna see this. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. I got more interviews coming in. This has been Fink.
Yeah.
You already know Fink.
Youthoodfink. Youthood brand on all platforms.
Yeah, and y'all better be ready for his next drop because this man is becoming somebody that let's just say he loves to do his he's the true definition of somebody that loves to do something and he's doing it.
Of course, bro. Just want to follow what my heart wants to do. My heart's in the clothes, so that's just what I want to do.
I fucking love that.
Yeah, and anyone else can do it for real. If I can do it, y'all can do it. I know everybody says that, but you gotta believe that. You can't just hear it, you gotta believe it.
I fucking love that.
If you want to do something, go do it.
I fucking love that. But y'all, appreciate y'all tuning in. New episode coming out. New interviews. I got future interviews coming in, so appreciate y'all. All right?
Sure.
All right.